cannot keep my eyes open. It's not like, I feel a bit tired, I think I'll go to bed. It was like, if I don't get up off the couch and go to the bedroom, I'm going to fall asleep on the couch and sleep here all night. Time. So, not sure I'm actually... Oh, Jew! I'm not going to see the new year in it, I don't think. Obviously, I might do if some people set off fireworks, but I'm probably going to be well asleep before any New Year thing happens. Although that's not really unusual for me. Yeah. You've seen over 50 of them. They're kind of mostly the same. And my family lives in the UK, except the ones that live in Canada or New Zealand or Australia, I think. We got Australia now. Oh, look, we got flour. I should do something about that as well. I guess when we do the deliveries tomorrow, we're going to be hauling a ton of flour down to the bakery. Oops, that was a little bit too tight there. There you go. And what else have we got going on? Stop sticking. Oh, I was going to look at the store sales. Oh, that's right. There was a grape harvester. Yes, the spader, the cultivator that's very narrow, and the very old front wheel loader. All of which I don't really need, so we'll trundle off back to the next field in the sequence. Oh. So most of these contracts aren't really paying a lot of money. So we're probably going to end up guessing around about 60,000 at the end of all of this. I mean, they're seriously not paying a lot of money. 2, 3, 4,000. We've got 6 of them, I think. So 20,000. We might break 70, I guess. But it gives me something to do. It's my equipment. We make a little bit of money, keep our farm a little bit flush in cash. Obviously, as time goes on, our main income, actually a lot of our income is now coming from productions. We're either producing butter or we're producing flour into bread. Bread is a very limited capacity production, so it's, as soon as I've got, I think I'm wanting about 50,000 litres of flour down at the bakery. All the excess flour we can then sell, so that's income. The tomatoes are income, the bread is income, and at this point the butter is income. But I'm not getting income from the milk, I'm not getting income from any of the grains we're growing until we get to the canola. We'll sell the canola, we'll make money on that, and we'll definitely sell the soybeans and make money on that. Okay, I think when we get to the field, I'm probably going to have to move the harvester into the field so that there's a little bit more room there. Can't really see how big it is. 65. It kind of looks around about the same size as the field we just did. So maybe 8 bales again, which will give us 2/3 of a trailer load. Beat the 2CV round the corner and tuck in right about there. Okay, big harvester, how are we going to do this? I guess I can cut in here. And work our way round the field. Generally what I'm doing at the moment is I'm cutting a single headland and then double or triple on the short edge and just running long rows after I've got a turnaround area at each end of the field. So I'm guessing this is the short edge. I'm going to go all the way around once. And then I go across the bottom. Obviously on the end of the field that we're just leaving, we've got the roadway that gives us a little bit more space to turn around. We're doing okay on that edge. Computer monitor's in the way of seeing where the header is. I think it's definitely the computer monitor. I was going to say it may be the window support frame, but looking at the other side, no, it's the monitor. Guess there's no getting around that. The other option of this harvester was to have an 18-foot header, which would have been a little bit more narrow, and that probably would have put the edge of the header right where the support column is. So not the greatest. 25 means we can finish the field a little bit quicker. Of course, once we've done the headland, I could run off, get the Massey, and put that on follow me, so that we can have the baling done by the time I'm finished harvesting, or close to. Now, wheat's a heavy crop, so I am unable to fill our grain trailer to capacity with wheat. It's filled to weight capacity, which I think's about 16,000 litres. The trailer itself can take about 24. So let's see where we get to here. There's a lot of fields we're doing at the moment which have trees around the entrance. It might, I mean, obviously you don't necessarily want to chop all the trees down, but chopping the trees down on the hedge there would open that entrance up, so it would be easier to put the header on the front of the harvester. Although, I mean, that said, for this field, we kind of done fairly well with that. Not like the last one. The last field we just came from just has all the trees in the entrance, and if they weren't there, I could, drop the header off and attach the harvester, and we wouldn't have had to park quite so close to that hedgerow. Okay, pull forward here, and I will reset. I am heading 090. So I've got two headlands there. Pull forward there. then go find the other tractors. There wasn't any more bales in here, was there? Just make sure. Not seeing any. Okay. Going to take this to the yard for now. We'll head out to the field later, but I think it's a little bit cramped in the entrance. So yeah, right here. Just getting the header in wasn't too bad, but trying to find somewhere to park it with all these trees, not easy. So I might end up taking a couple of those trees out when we buy that field. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up buying that field, and at that point it'll be a little bit easier to access. If we get a huge harvester, I'm probably going to keep the Fendt around, even if we do get a big harvester, and that way fields of this size, we'll just do it with the Fendt. Do I need this anywhere? No. I'm going to park this at the entrance. Oh, stop. Okay, you're out of the field. We can claim that contract. So, 1909. Boop. Done. Next is 65. So we've got 2 wheat contracts, 3 barley contracts. That's going to the grain mill. That's going to the farmer's market. That's going to the grain mill. That's going to the grain elevator. And that's also going to the grain elevator. So we've got a couple of going straight to the grain mill. That will be a good thing, because it all adds to our production. Turn the engine off, so that's okay. Oh, hang on. Idiot. There was a method to my madness. I actually want this right behind the harvester in the follow me mode. Oh, come on, struggle. I think this tractor only has about 125 horsepower, maybe 135. But it's kind of a little bit limited. It's not the biggest engine I could get, because I really don't need the biggest engine I can get on this thing. All of the equipment I tend to run off it is sub 100 horsepower stuff, except for the bale shredder, which occasionally gets attached to it. And so for that purpose, I think this at minimum power, the lowest engine level you can get on this tractor, is exactly enough for the bale shredder that we have, which then means that if I'm running the bale shredder, I can't then go anywhere with it running. I can haul the bale shredder, or I can run the bale shredder, but I can't run up and down the track to spray straw everywhere. Okay, you can go there. Follow. Jump out. And it's a 125, yeah. I think the biggest engine size is 145. Anyway, I suppose I should set it on track. And the baler's right behind us. Now this corner might be a tricky one, because going to need to back up a little bit, and that might cause a problem with the Massey Ferguson. Once you've got 2 headlands, there's probably enough room to run a 270-degree turn. So do a full turn to the right in order to head this way. But one headland, definitely not enough space there. How's the Massey doing? Oh, he's doing things. Okay. He's doing the 270-degree turn, because, hey, why not? Oh, that's Unfortunate. Gonna have to stop him following. Backing him up a bit. Actually, let's set him over here. I should have gone the other way round, and I didn't. Also, forgetting wheat is a more voluminous crop than oats. I mean, I could have done half of this field with oats, but unfortunately with wheat, we get filled up very, very quickly, and obviously that just happened. Okay, John Deere should be back a couple. There we go. John Deere could do with a refuel again. So yeah, 38th episode of 2022. Episode 39 will be the first episode of 2023 on Monday. Assuming nothing real world happens. I think we've got most of the issues sorted out, so I'm not too concerned at the moment. Not that one, follow that one. So for that, right control, press F twice until the vehicle you want to be following is the one with the largest text. Oops, and that's what we want. So close the door, turn on the thing, very carefully head back to the cut across. So I think I might want to do 180 here, which might give the baler a bit of a grief. I think there seems to be an element of improved AI on the follow me that wasn't there before. And per usual, I am going to have to go round again later just to get all of the wheat tidied up. Now, I'm thinking right now there is enough room to pull a 270-degree left turn. Yeah. You seem to have got a little bit stuck. Oh, don't. Worker went home. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, the worker will do an okay job clearing these up and down rows, but obviously the first headland and some other points will need to be gone back over, like that bit there. Because I'm not paying attention, but at least now, as soon as the words disappear, there is a worker inside. And there's the harvester. For right now, I don't have to worry about, oh, I forgot to unload the thing and it's not doing the thing. How are we doing? 1,600. I don't have to do adjacent rows. I think I'll do that one. I could probably have gone an extra one, but this is fine. And it does mean that there's, yeah, the dude behind me is going to make that turn absolutely marvellous. So I've only got 2 rows on the left. Guess we'll get about 5 and then have to do another cut in. And the Land Rover's in the way. That might be a problem for the baler. Just a thought. Squeak. Made it. Okay. Oh. Well, that ended up actually working. Is the baler doing okay? How you doing, Mr. Baler? Yep. Yeah, he's not. I don't know. That might be quite a good turn for him too. It's a nice thing about using a small tractor for baling the straw. It's going to be able to follow the harvester almost through every conceivable manoeuvre you're pulling. If you're using a square baler and obviously a mid to large tractor, they tend not to follow as precisely, and there's always going to be bits of straw that you miss as you go round. We got a bale right on the end of that row. Okay, so again, once we've finished this field, I'll come collect all the straw bales, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with the rest of them. Obviously, the rest of the fields are deeper into this patch of fields. So there's no convenient roadway nearby, which makes finding your way to places a little bit more tricky. Let's get that lined up. Also, I think if we fill the harvester another time, there's not enough grain. There's not enough weight capacity in our trailer to take all the grain of a second full load. So I'm going to have to run to the grain mill as soon as we've done this bit. Fortunately, we're right by the road, but we are further away from the grain mill. This time I'm going to remember to slow down a bit. So the straw swath is a little bit heavier at that point, but not greatly so. It's not a big pile, and big piles is bad. Control X, Alt X even. I'm of the opinion I'm not going to be able to make another cut in without getting stuck in the middle of a row. Which therefore means I'm going to extend the pipe here. And that too is a little bit awkward. There's nothing really stopping me from getting a full load and harvesting some more until the harvester's full again, and then jumping in the John Deere for a long drive. But as I said, I don't think we make two 100% loads from the harvester for wheat. Close. That's fine. So jump back into the harvester. We'll keep going. Folded the doodad in. Okay. That's one. That's two. This will be three. GPS on, go. That bale at the end might be a little bit of a problem. Hope not. Bale is still following us, that's good. I guess depending on how full we get, I could consider going to get the Deutz and picking up the bales that are already on the field, which will give me a little bit more room to do the whole turnaround and line up things that bale is going to cause a problem with. I'm just going to have to figure out where we go from here, because I honestly, I don't know. Give me a second to get this thing turned around. Slow down a bit so that the straw swath thickens, and gently drive forward, hit a tree, all the things. This bit of the field a little bit more awkward to manoeuvre around. Oh, there you go. GPS on, that on. Oh, we're actually looking at the map. So we're here. 74, which probably have to go out and come back in again. 71's adjacent, 73's close by, and 85 is over here. One, two, three, four. Yeah, that's all of them. So not too complicated, I don't think. I don't think I can access any of the other fields from this